Okay, so you've looked into improving your fitness and you've heard all sorts of things. You're looking at CrossFit, maybe there's an online run program that one of your friends has followed and you think you can download something. But what do you get when you sign up with Power2Adapt? Well, the questionnaire is part of it. I need to understand what the barriers have been to you in the past, what you've done before and enjoyed, whether you want something that's private and specific for you or whether you get better results when you work for a group. So that takes time and I need to get some information. We spend a bit of time in each session getting to know what works, finding the right cues that keep you motivated, making it really enjoyable but also challenging so you want to come back. For any program to work effectively, you've got to stay motivated, you've got to stay committed, and you've got to be disciplined. Okay, so we use an online program, check in with you regularly. There'll be weekly check-ins, and we encourage you to train with a friend who wants to get the same sort of thing out of it. And that way you keep each other accountable, as well as your coach keeping you accountable. And that way, if you're turning up to all your sessions and consistently ticking them off every week and every month, over that period of time, you'll start to get real improvements, more energy in your day, and you're going to start feeling great and really looking forward to your sessions and really starting to enjoy life and setting yourself some other challenges now that you know you've done the work. We keep hearing how we're all time poor and we're under pressure, and that's true, especially if you're a parent and you're having to get the kids to school, or you're a work from home professional and you're having to get in those Zoom meetings and Teams meetings and those sort of things, and it's hard to find the time. But for anything to work, you've got to make the time. So there's 48 30-minute blocks in a day. So if you set your schedule up right, you can get it done. So what time of the day works best for you? Is it before you start the day? Can you get up early and get it done? You tick it off and then you're starting your day feeling great. How many times a week can you do it consistently? For myself, if I do something every day, I know it's going to work. If I try and find that, I'll do this day and that day, things come up and it just doesn't work as well for me. So work that out. How many days per week can you commit to train and lock it in and make that your non-negotiable? And then what type of exercise works best for you? What gives you the energy, makes you feel good? Do you like to lift? Do you like to run? Do you like to get on the bike? Do you like to do hit and circuit workouts with a friend with the music pumping? You got to do the stuff that's enjoyable, and that way you'll tick off each session, you'll get the results, and you'll be heading in the right direction. Hey, Coach Al here, and we find that if you set yourself a goal, like running your first K, getting stronger and faster, really setting something to aim for, rather than, I want to lose weight and get more energy, we find that that doesn't make people accountable enough. But if you say, look, I'm going to enter the run for the kids or a park run with a friend, and we've really set that goal, it gives you something to aim for, and then you've got a reason to get up and get the sessions done and commit the money and the time to your program. So make it a specific goal that you're aiming for, and it makes that program and what you put into your workouts a lot more effective and a lot more powerful. So the pacing of your program is important too. You've got to find that pace that works for you. You see all these 30-day challenges and 21-day challenges and all that sort of stuff, and that puts a lot of pressure on you, and everybody's different in the way that they adapt to things. But it is a good idea to start with the habits and making those changes and sticking to it, but be a bit kind to yourself too, that the way that your body adapts may take a bit longer than the friend who's doing the same program with you. But if you stay consistent and you'll take a long-term view, you'll get the results you're after. Listen to your body, take that extra time to recover, but make sure you keep ticking off those things. If there's a little niggle, find something else in the program you can do. There's always something you can do. Do it at your own pace, be consistent, and keep going. So part of any effective program is what you eat, how often you eat. So it's about the fuel that you're putting into your body. If you think of it being an engine, you want premium fuel. You want food that you can metabolize well, and everybody's different. You might have to have a higher carb need or a higher protein need. You might find that certain foods set you off and don't sit well for you. So keeping a diary is really important to track those things and start to see a trend of the type of foods that give you more or less energy, the things that sit well for you and don't give you cramps or stitches or things like that, and also that you enjoy eating. So it's part of the program. Get more effective nutrition rather than diet. Think of it as nutrition, fuel for the body that sits well for you, gives you the energy you need, and contributes greatly to your program. Thanks very much for listening to the video and going through the slides. If you want to get in touch to find out more information, you can contact me on the mobile number there or the email, or you can check out our site at power2adapt.com. I love to chat to everyone and really write down and drill down what they're after, build that rapport with you and really understand whether I can meet your needs or whether somebody else in my network's more suitable, because it's all about you and doing what works for you. And it's a partnership between your coach and you to get the best results. So you need to feel comfortable with each other. You need to understand each other's language to write an effective program and build that relationship that's going to work.